Hello everybody and welcome back to my original TPI character bios list. And like and start off and start off the second half, we have Quagsire. Now Quagsire she was I think she was doing stuff, I guess. But I fully don't remember. All I know is that in season 3 that she actually gets a relationship with someone. But I don't think how exactly I was gonna execute it. But all I know from this Quagsire is that she does get a relationship with someone during the third season. But other than that, Quagsire was just there most of the time. And considering that she actually made it to the final 10 season 3. It kind of says like, huh? And really? So yeah, Quagsire was something, but not too much. Next time we have Vespiquen. Now Vespiquen, now, if anyone expected a Vespiquen to be mean because she's the big queen and she has to be in charge of everything. Well, here's the thing. That is where you're wrong. You see, everyone. This Vespiquen was a queen of her hive, but however, she was not mean. She was actually a really nice girl, and not to mention that she was the girl that Yummy Mega hooked up with, which also meant that Vespiquen had to deal with Carnivine trying to eat her boyfriend. And yeah, let's just say Vespiquen. Yeah. Anyways, other than that, Vespiquen was something, I guess. Yeah, other than what I just said, I didn't really have that much going. I really didn't have that much going for Vespiquen. Alright, everyone, next up we have Blissey. Now, Blissey, now, if you remember what I said about Wigglytuff being involved with the Love War, Blissey here was, Blissey here was the other girl that got involved that actually got herself involved with the Love War. Now, even though the Blissey is not as mean as Wigglytuff is, well, Blissey was not mean at all. Was just that she just had to deal with Wigglytuff. Over a boyfriend for almost every single day. So yeah, now as for Blissey herself, she did make it to the final 6 in season 1, and was voted out pretty early on during season 3. But as for her character, other than what I just said about her plot, she didn't have that much character to her as well. And yeah, Blissey was just something, I suppose. Alright, now we have Tyranitar. Now, I'm always gonna say, oh my god, Tyranitar, it's another Tyranitar, which means it's gonna have a huge alliance and everything. Well, that is where you're wrong. You see, everyone. Well, unlike most TPIs and their Tyranitars, this Tyranitar didn't have that huge of an alliance. Well, although I should say is that he did not have that very many alliances anyway, and even though he was a nice guy, he did not have that many alliances going for him, or have any huge alliances. Now, also another thing about a Tyranitar was that he was actually Charizard's best friend outside like he was Charizard's best friend before they even came into the show. So at least they have that history, and considering that Charizard was in Gengar's alliance during the second season, they pretty much made Tyranitar be involved in it as well, and hence why he got so far during that season. The final five actually. Yeah, the final five. So anyways, other than that, Tyranitar was actually a pretty cool guy to work on, actually. And I really wouldn't mind seeing him come back again on the show. But since I didn't, I'm fine with it, I suppose. Oh boy, Duck Trio, you really have not changed at all. And what I mean by that is that this is the exact same Duck Trio, or should I say character, and personality-wise, is the exact same Duck Trio that I put into my Duck Trio in my current TPI. Oh, and what's it's even more ironic was that this Duck Trio gets himself voted out pretty early on too. So all I really have plans for any sort of Duck Trios was to get themselves kicked off pretty early. Although, however, this Duck Trio did actually make it past the first episode, or actually 2 episodes actually, will be in the first season. So, well, at least that's what had this Duck Trio had going for him. But other than that, oh man, what have I done? I really have not changed my Duck Trio's character a bit. That's mostly why my Duck Trio hasn't returned at all during my Curry TBIs, because he's basically the same guy and all that, and considering that he really can't move above ground, it really doesn't make a whole bunch of sense for him to return. So yeah, that is all I have to say about this guy. Alright, now Alakazam is next. Now, this Alakazam isn't exactly actually, there isn't much difference between this Alakazam and my current Alakazam. Like say this one, they're both really nice. They're both friendly, and although the difference is that my current Alakazam actually started off the game by sleeping in, even though that was only for like 2 episodes. But as for this Alakazam, he actually started off the game as an Alakazam, and as for this Alakazam's overall character, well, other than him being in a relationship with Jinx and him dealing with the love triangle with Medicham, there really isn't that much else that I was planning to do with him besides that. And considering that he was in more than one season, it kind of makes me wish that I had more planned for him. And he was also one of the contestants that I was planning on bringing back into the 5th season. But now that I think about it, maybe it was a wasted spot for him to come back again. Although I will say is that what's really ironic is that this Alakazam's first time playing the game. He actually made it all the way to the final 7. Well, as for my current Alakazam, his first time competing, he was the seventh one voted out. Yeah, I know, it's really ironic. Anyways, yeah, other than that, I just wish I could have done a lot more with this one. Alright, now we move on to Claydol. Now before my current Claydol was created, this one was just there most of the time. You know, just being him, just doing his own thing, you know. And that's about it. I really had nothing special planned for the guy, which kind of makes me think, what in the world, what in the world did I add in Claydol in to begin with? Like I should have done at least something with the guy. And even though he was in the game for only like 2 seasons. So, yeah, I have never really that important to say about this one. Alright, now, next up we move on to Artillery. Now Artillery here is the final member, like, now Artillery here was the final member of the bogus team. Like, and there was the O stands for Artillery. Now there were times that I wanted to make this Artillery a girl, but at other times I wanted to make Artillery just a boy, and it's kind of the situation that I have with Sudowoodo, but since this Artillery actually made to the final 9 in season 1. Actually makes it even worse. Actually makes it even worse than Sudowoodo. But anyways, as for Artillery himself, yeah, I'm gonna call Artillery a guy for now. Anyways, now as for Artillery himself as a character, he was more of the calm one. Well, he was more of the calm one of the group, and that was about it. Yeah, that was really about it I have for this Artillery, which kind of makes me regret sending him all the way up to the final 9 season 1, because I really didn't have that much else planned for Artillery. And that is all I'm gonna say. Alright, now next up we have Crawdaunt! And that right there was a shout out to Teddy Gorman. Oh no! Wait. There you go. All right now. And that's for Crawdaunt himself. I wish I could have done something with the guy, but I just really couldn't. I just really couldn't find a way to do it. But I just really couldn't find any actual plots for this guy. And although I think I was thinking about making some kind of alliance with him and Beeburl during the 3rd season. Maybe I fully don't know, but anyways, as for Crawdaunt himself as a character, this is another one of these cases where I wish I could have done something with them, but I just really couldn't find any. So until then, like Teddy Garmin has to deal with the fact that I would not be bringing Crawdaunt into like any of my seasons. Alright, now we have Toxicroak. Now this Toxicroak has the overall same personality as my current Toxicroak. However, though, there were a few changes for this one before I made my current one. Like say for this Toxicroak, his first time competing, he was actually the first one out. Yeah, that's right. A Toxicroak actually gave himself the boot first. Yeah, and another special thing for this guy is that after being voted out first, he actually came back to the game twice. Yeah, that's right, not just once. He actually came back not just once, but twice. And I actually did something, and I actually did have something big planned for Toxicroak during the second season. Now, what I was planning to do with him was that, you know in Nicky Nor 2 show where he had the Vileplume's darkened personality named Venti? Well, that was basically what I was going to do with Toxicroak for, basically, during the merge of, during the merge of the second season, where I had Toxicroak's evil personality, dark and evil personality take over his body for a while, and actually pretty much take over Gengar's and actually take over Gengar's alliance until he was voted out. So yeah. And as for his performance in Season 3, I really had nothing for the guy, which begs the question, why in the world did I bring it back again? But anyways, other than that, I really did like this version of Toxicroak, but I actually really like the current version of Toxicroak a lot more better. Oh boy, here is something that I really enjoy a lot. It's Paragon Z. And boy, do I have a lot to say about this one. Let's get right to it. Now, this Paragon Z's overall personality was that he was a complete psychopath. Like he would have no hesitations to murder anybody. He would just do it whenever he felt like it. Oh, and speaking of which, you remember when I talked about B-Barrel? You remember when I talked about B-Barrel being involved with the character? Well, this is where this Paragon Z comes in. It's because most of the time with Paragon Z, all he's been doing for the majority of the game was try to murder B-Barrel, and B-Barrel is because he absolutely hated B-Dupes and B-Barrels, like all over the world, and he would not stop until every single B-Dupe and B-Barrel are killed. And speaking of Paragon Z here, this is the exact same Paragon Z, like that I also brought in, like into Interaction's Raven Aftershock show. So yeah, there's that, and here's a little special thing with Paragon Z as well. You remember when I talked about Wobbuffet? You remember when I talked about the Wobbuffet speak? Well, considering nobody could understand what he said at the time, somebody had to translate to what he was saying, and guess who that was? Paragon Z. Yeah, yeah, that's right. The crazy psychopath was a translator for Wobbuffet. I really don't know what in the world I was thinking. I really don't know what the heck I was thinking. I guess I just had to make Wobbuffet communicate with ours somehow. Well, this was before Wobbuffet came out as a fraud. So yeah, overall, I really did enjoy working on this Paragon Z. He was fun. He was just really, really fun. Alright, next up we have Kabutops. Now, Kabutops' only purpose throughout the game was to be his over his friendly rivalry with Almastar, and that was basically it for this guy. I really didn't know how much I was playing for him. And yeah, that's about it. Kabuto was kind of a wasted potential. Excuse me. Anyways, and considering they actually made it to the top 11 throughout the first season, yeah, it also makes me wish I could have done a lot more with this guy. And that's basically all I have to say about Kabutops. Moving on. Alright, now next up we have Stunt Tank. Now, Stunt Tank, while he had a little bit of a plot to him, that evolved another certain character in the show too, which I will get into later on too. No, but for this Stunt Tank, but this Stunt Tank's overall plot throughout the whole show was that, was to get really angry about wheezing. Sorry about that, but anyways, you know what? You know what? I wouldn't spoil this one too much, but since we spoiled the name, I will spoil it out now. Stunt Tank and wheezing had a bit of a rivalry because of how they smelled, and I really have no idea what I was thinking with that. I really have no idea what I was thinking. While I was thinking that consider that coffins blows out smoke, and Stunt Tank and with Stunt Tank being literally a skunk, it will make some sense for them to have some sort of spell rivalry between them. But now thinking about it, it really would not work out overall with me and the show. So yeah, this was kind of a wasted potential for Stunt Tank. And if I would have made Stunt Tank into an antagonist now, it would definitely become a cliche, because all the Stunt Tanks are mostly same for almost TPIs right now. There seem to be some Stunt Tanks with there being like the antagonists, and yeah. So I think I was planning on doing something different with this one, but now thinking about it now, it just really would not work out. Alright, now next up we have Shedinja. Now before I created my my current Shedinja, this Shedinja was involved in. Now this Shedinja was the girl that Mamoswine really loved, and Shedinja had to put up with Mamoswine's craziness. And yeah, but as for Shedinja herself, other than her being involved with Mamoswine, I don't really have that much to say about this one. I really didn't have that much else planned for this one. Shedinja was kind of there most of the time, just being herself. And that is all I have to say. Alright, now, here comes a big one. Sceptile. Yes, I was waiting for this one. I was waiting for this one to happen. Alright now, let's get right to it. Now, Sceptile here. Now, what I had planned for this guy was really something like out of the ordinary. Now what I had planned for the Sceptile was to actually make him a ladies' man. But here's the thing, like, Sceptile didn't even really want to be a ladies' man. It just happened just like that, and out of nowhere, four girls started to really like Sceptile, and one of the girls would go, and he actually fell in love with one of the girls, and that girl was Rosemary. Yep, that's right. Sceptile was the guy, a guy who was Skarmory's best friend, until they got broken off in season 2. Because of Skarmory backstabbing him by voting out his girlfriend in the final 4. Yeah, and after that, that pretty much made Sceptile into an angry streak with Skarmory. So yeah. Sceptile, yeah, Sceptile did, yeah, Sceptile definitely had to put up with a lot, with all the girls liking him and Skarmory and just being around Skarmory now. And he was also one of the players that returned in Season 5, so yeah, that's something. Alright everyone, now we have Kecleon. This Kecleon is actually kind of a special case. Well, what for TPIs in general, because what I've seen in some TPIs out there that have Kecleons as contestants, they always seem to vote out Kecleons pretty early on in the game. So and that also goes the same for my Kecleon as well. Consider that he was the second one out in Season 1. But however, as you can also see, Kecleon wasn't only just in one season. He was also in a season since 2 and 3. And not only that, but he also made the merge twice as well. So yeah, so that's gotta be that this Kecleon is special. But anyways, what I have plans for this Kecleon? For out seasons 2 and 3, he was going to be Toxicroak's. He was gonna be there for Toxicroak, kind of like a best friend of some sorts, you know? Yeah. Now, what I'd go for Kecleon as a character, he was gonna be this guy that was mostly just there, really. I really didn't have that much else going for Kecleon other than just being there for Toxicroak, and that is pretty much all I have to say about Kecleon. He's not like the other Kecleons out there, but he doesn't have that much personality. But he doesn't have that much personality to him either. All right, now next up we have Rhyperior. All right, now this Rhyperior was actually a special case because although what I mean is that during Season 2, but during Season 1, he was just kind of there, which kind of doesn't make me regret about eliminating him when I did. Although, however, in Season 2, however, he was going to have a major plot to him. What I mean is that, when one of the new contestants came into Season 2, my previous main goal, when he came into Season 2, was that he was going to be a lot more friendlier than he was back in the first season, and he wanted to start it off with one of the new players in Season 2, and then went on for a while. But then here's the big part. I was going to make a Rhyperior a little bit gay. Yeah, yeah, that's right. This Rhyperior is the only character in my whole my original show that was going to be showing signs. That was going to be showing some signs. That was going to be showing some signs that he was actually gay. So yeah, so that makes Rhyperior. So that makes Rhyperior a pure special case to me because, well, that's what pretty much my trend for my Leavanny, my current TPI. So So, major props to my Rhyperior for that. Alright, now we have Magcargo. Now, Magcargo was wasted. Yeah, I really don't know why I brought in Magcargo, because he did basically nothing at all. Like, he was just there, and really did nothing absolute, and he didn't have absolute value at all. I really didn't have that much care to go for him anyway, so yeah. Mikono being there was just wasted. Alright, now, next up we have Heracross. Now, this Heracross was one of the contestants that I brought in for Season 2. This Heracross was actually a special case too, because, well, as you can see here with the sprite here, this Heracross though looks like it's a male, right? But here's the thing, guys, is that this Heracross is actually a female. Yeah, that's right. I was gonna have this. Yeah, that's right. I was gonna have this Heracross be a female, while at the same time, I mean, have its sprite actually look like a male. So, which kind of could confuse people a little bit, and considering that I was going to have her be in some sort of relationship with Venusaur, yeah, I think that will make people a lot of confused. Now I have planned for Heracross during the second season. Well, other than being with Venusaur, actually that was kind of it. Now, during our time in the third season, however, I think it was gonna have Heracross be some kind of like a bad luck charm for around our time in the season, and yeah, that was basically it. Now, as for Heracross's personality and character, not that much going for her other than the plots I just mentioned. So yeah, Heracross, I think she could have been something. I think she could have been something special, but I guess I just couldn't find a way to do it. Alright, everyone, next up we have Licky. Now, this Licky personality is the exact same Licky's personality in my current TPI. But however, now, unlike the Licky in my current TPI, this Licky actually got together with a girl like right from the jump, and that girl happens to be Wigglytuff. Yeah, that's right. This Licky was going to be a part. This Licky was going to be a part of the love war. Yeah. I fully don't know what I was thinking. But anyways, now as for Licky's overall gameplay, it's basically about the same as my current Licky. But however, as you can see in my third season, Licky actually placed second. Yeah, that's right. A Licky placed second. How about that? Although, however, the more I talk about another character, the more bombshells that I have for you. So yeah. Anyways, other than that, this Licky is about the same one as my current Licky. Alright, everyone. Now we have Bronzong. Now, Bronzong, this Bronzong, I don't have much else. I really don't have anything to say about this one. He was just there, really, just doing his own thing too. Never really that much all that special. And yeah, that's basically it. So, and considering that he was in 3 seasons and not just 1, really makes Bronzong a really big, huge of waste, I think. But I'm not saying that Bronzong is. I'm just wish I could have done at least something with the guy. All right, now next up we have Dusknoir. Now Dusknoir here is something, I guess. I'd at least try to make him important, like say himself getting involved with a Shedinja. Like with him getting involved with a Shedinja and Mamoswine, Swine tragic. Well, although I should say is that whenever Dusknoir tried to talk to Shedinja, Mamoswine is like, nope, nope, you get out of your map. Nope, nope, you get out of here now. Now, like, this is my girl, not yours. And that is actually kind of true, is because, while I was going to make Dusknoir have feelings for Shedinja, and have him and Mamoswine, have him and Mamoswine be, have the run little fights here and there, but now think about it, I just think it would not do anything, and other than that, Dusknoir didn't really have that much to him anyway, so Dusknoir could have been something, but never really all that special. Oh boy, here we go. The original Lopunny is here. In a Sunflora's body. Yep, that's right. What I mean is that, before my current Lopunny was created, this Sunflora's personality was of the exact same thing as my current Lopunny's. Yeah. As I said, this Sunflora, this Sunflora is the original Lopunny. Lopunny. Now, and which also means that this Sunflora is absolutely not the same. Is same as my current Sunflora too. She is not a total moron, but she is a valid girl bitch. And she was also one of the girls that fell for she fell with Sceptile. Tells good looks, but excuse me. Anyways, jeez. But with Sunflora's case, however, she did not stop on trying to get Grovyle, and this also puts it into the whole Final Four thing in Season 2, because it wasn't just Skarmory that voted for Celia. That was because Sunflora. Well, that's because Sunflora convinced him to. Yeah. So it wasn't Skarmory. So it wasn't Skarmory's intentions. It was all Sunflora's idea. So yeah. Anyways, now as for Sunflora herself, she was definitely a special case because, as I said, she is the original Lopunny in my current show. Yeah. Anyways, other than that, yes, Sunflora was just a real bitch to deal with, and she would just not stop on trying to get trying to hook up with Sceptile. Yeah. So other than that, there really wasn't much else I was going to do for the Sunflora. Although I have to say is that while I actually like this version of Sunflora, some flora more than my current some flora. Alright, now here we have Absol. Now, before my current Absol was created, this Absol was not the guy who's so extreme about everything! This Absol was just there, really. He didn't really, this one didn't really do much of value. He was just there most of the time, and I think for most of what he did throughout the time on the show was just to hang out with him, just to hang out with another contestant, and that was about it for this guy. So, I really had nothing much big planned for this guy. Oh, wait a minute. I think I was gonna make him some kind of a hero character. Maybe, I'm not really sure on that one. Yeah, Absol's personality was really hard to do. So I think, but I'm not saying that I regret it. It's just, I just wish I could at least found something for him. Alright, next up we have Glalie. Now, this Glalie's overall personality and character actually was kind of hard to decide. Say I wanted my Glalie and Frostlass to be related to each other, or to have Glalie and Frostlass to not be related, while at the same time have Glalie have feelings to have feelings for Frostlass. So yeah, that was one of the major things. That was one of the hard things that I had to go through with Glalie. It's because it was really hard to decide what personality what personality I wanted this Glalie to have. But other than that, though, what else gonna do with Glalie? Well, I was also going to have one of the other contestants like him too. But we'll get to that when we get to that. But other than that, though, I was also going to have Glalie actually join forces with Scizor to help him take down Gliscor, just because, as said before, I wanted to have Glalie have feelings for Frostlass, and I really couldn't decide on that and all things. Yeah, and that's pretty much what I was going to do for this Glalie. And considering that he was also going to be in the 5th season, kind of makes me wish that I would have done something more. Makes me wish I want to do something more with this guy. All right, next up we have Swalot. Now, this Swalot wasn't exactly a dude. Just because all Swalots have mustaches, and that doesn't mean that they all have to be guys. So the Swalot was actually a female, and Swalot's overall personality was being this girl who everyone just kept on mistaking that. Who just kept on getting mistaken for a dude, and that which kind of makes Swalot really pissed off, and even her own boyfriend sometimes called her like a dude. Yeah, Swalot with a mustache really did not help her at all. But anyways, other than that, that was pretty much it I was gonna do for the Swalot. Nothing really all that special too, just the whole confusing gender thing. Yeah, that is pretty much all I have to say for this one. Alright, now we have Garchomp. Now, this is the guy that Salamence had a likely friendship with in the beginning. But however, unintentionally, thanks to Kendra, like who she didn't do on purpose. I decided to break it all. I'll blink their friendship between one another. Yeah, yeah. You go. Garchomp. Oh, was the last one like out of the trio? A trio, out of the tree, a trio of dragons. Now, as for Garchomp himself, he had a little, he had a little bit, he had a little bit more, he had a little bit more of an attitude problem. He had a little bit more of an attitude problem than Salamence. Salamence, it's like when Salamence beats him in something. Garchomp sometimes just let his rage get to him, and his attitude just kept on getting worse. Although here's the strange part. Kendra actually does hook up one of the guys, one of these two, and who was it? Garchomp. Yeah, I fully don't know what I was thinking. I actually wish it was Salamence, which at this point I think it really could have been Salamence. I mean, Salamence was the more nicer guy than the Garchomp, Garchomp. It could have worked a lot more than Garchomp hooking up with Kendra. So overall, Garchomp was something. I just wish I could have done more of him, and especially since he was also one of the contestants, and that I brought back for the 5th season. All right, everyone. Now we have Smoogle. Now Smoogle was wasted too. Yeah, Smoogle was just there most of the time too, and I just did absolutely nothing with this guy. Like I just did absolutely nothing. I just did absolutely nothing with him, and I really don't know why. Excuse me, Jesus. I just really don't know why I didn't. I guess I just left him out or something. I'm thinking that's the case. But anyways, yeah, Smoogle, I just wish I could have done something with him, but I just couldn't. Alright, here we go. Here we have Snorlax. Now, Snorlax was the guy who hooked up with Blissey, and he was also part of the and who was also part of the Love War. And as you can see from the seasons 1 and 2, Snorlax actually made it pretty far in both seasons. But however, as you can see in season 3, Snorlax was going to win. Like, Snorlax. Yeah, that's right. A Snorlax was going to win. Was going to win that season, and which also means that that a Snorlax and a Lakey was going to be in the final 2 in that season. I really have no idea what I was thinking. I just at the time I just thought wouldn't it be really fun if these two actually got themselves all the way to the final 2? How would that work out? Oh my god. Oh my god. My god. My god. 2 large asses going against each other in the final 2 of all things. Even though they already do so enough like with the Love War. But anyways, that's for Snorlax's character. Well, other than him having his plot with the whole Love War thing, he was just basically a regular Snorlax would be, always eating and sleeping all the time, and that was basically it for this guy. Nothing much else. So, But even though I had a laugh at the time with the whole whole finale thing, season 3, his personality could have his personality could have been a lot more better. Alright, everyone. Here we have Whiscash. Nothing much else to say. Well, off of this Whiscash, the cash is the exact same Whiscash that we all see. Let's see, like in Righteous Raven Aftershock show. Yeah, other than that, Whiscash was just wasted in this. I really don't know why I actually brought him in. He was just an absolute waste. I did absolutely nothing. I mean, nothing with this guy. He was just there doing nothing. Nothing! So, yeah. I ain't got enough much else to say. Alright, now, here we have Mawile. And, no, this is not the same Mawile. Mawile's personality that I had in my current show, and no, this one does not have have a hair personality that actually talks. No, this Mawile was actually just there, really. Didn't really do all that special. So, well, even though I wanted to do something, I really couldn't find any. Well, although I will say, I was gonna have her in the relationship with Sableye, but I just fully don't know how that would work, and how would I execute it. So at the time, I think it would have been fun, but right now, I just feel like it's kind of wasted. Mawile in this version, kind of a waste. No, but up of the current Mawile in the up of the Mawile in my current show, all I have to say is a lot more better. Alright, now here we have Gyarados. Now, Gyarados was pretty much how all Gyarados is acted, like, say, they have all their rage episodes and all that, yeah. And that was basically all I have for this Gyarados. Nothing much else really out of the ordinary. Although I will say is that Gyarados does actually get himself in a relationship somehow. Yeah, somehow. I fully don't know what I was thinking, but I just thought it might be sweet for Gyarados to find someone in his life. But anyways, other than that, Gyarados was just there, really. Nothing really all that special came out of him. Alright, everyone, now here you have Chimecho. Now before my current Chimecho was created, this one is not exactly the same as my current Chimecho. This Chimecho was just there most of the time. I didn't really have that much personality for her, and not that much character to her either, so Chimecho, I just wish I could have done something with her, but I just really couldn't think of any either, so Chimecho, I just wish I could have done something, but not really. It's because I really couldn't find anything for it. Although, at the very least, my current Chimecho has at least something going with her. Alright, now here we have Moloch. Now, Moloch, I believe I was going to do something with this guy, but I fully don't remember. I fully don't remember if he had any major plots or anything in the seasons that he was in. But yeah, I just really couldn't. Yeah, I just really don't remember. As for his character wise, as for character and personality wise, Just like with all the others, I really couldn't find anything good or anything anything decent for his character and personality. And that is basically all I have to say for this one. Alright, now here we have Mr. Mime. Now, Mr. Mime here, now you may think that I wasn't going to do anything with him, but that is where you're wrong. If you guys remember the whole, like, hypno thing, like, being involved with Sudowoodo, well, that's where Mr. Mime comes in. Well, that is where Mr. Mime, like, comes in. It's in as well. You see, everyone, back when Sudowoodo, back when Sudowoodo was just a bond slide. Hypno was always giving him the creepish look, and that's when Mr. Mime decided to step in and be the father type time for bond slide, just so he can actually grow up a bit, and that was basically all of Mr. Mime's plot for the second season. As for seasons 1 and 3, I couldn't really think of much anything to do with Mr. Mime. He was just there, most of the time. And considering that Sudowoodo was the first one out in the third season, kind of makes Mr. Mime to go that far as he did. Kind of makes it seem all pointless, really. So Mr. Mime, I had something going for him, but I just couldn't think of anything else. Alright, now, next up we have Hariyama. Now, Hariyama was... I think I was going to do something with him, but I just can't remember. Although I forgot to mention something about Drapion. I remember, I'm starting to remember what Drapion's fear was. And the fear was Hariyama, so in Makuhita... So when Makuhita actually evolved to Hariyama during the second season, that is when Hariyama started to tease Drapion for the majority of that season until he got his ass booted. And I fully don't know why I did that, but excuse me. Anyways, but he had to leave sometimes because, well, other than that, I really didn't have that much else planned for Hariyama. He was just there most of the time. Alright, now, next up we have Kangaskhan. Now, now this Kangaskhan is also kind of special too, is because, I forgot to mention this when I was talking about Gliscor. What I said I had major plans for Gliscor to be involved in. Well, this is where a Kangaskhan comes in too. Now, Kangaskhan before she hooked up, before Gliscor and Frostlass hooked up, Kangaskhan had a major crush on Gligar. So, and she would just not stop saying it, and she would just not stop trying to fall like a, just to trying to get him to go out with her. And also, other than that, I was gonna have Kangaskhan in a Mother War with another contestant, and which I will talk about later on. So, yeah. Anyways, other than that, as for Kangaskhan herself, I always had plans for her to be a Mother type, as I just stated earlier. But other than that, nothing much else really. So a Kangaskhan could have been something, but I couldn't think of anything. But I really couldn't think of anything bigger. Alright everyone, here we have Spiritomb. Now Spiritomb is Spiritomb actually kind of really liked because it's because I really liked working on Spiritomb. Say his character, his personality, and with how far he got for and with how many seasons that he was in, and he was also one of the contestants, and then that I was also going to bring in into the 5th season as well. So, anyways, now what I was going to do with Spiritomb majorly was to have him get himself involved with a lie during the 2nd season, and to also have Medicham, Medicham and Cham to blackmail Spiritomb for his lie, and that went on for a while until Spiritomb decided until Spiritomb decided to kick his ass out of there. Yeah, so Spiritomb did that. He did that as fruition. Yeah. That was the major plot that I have for Spiritomb. Spiritomb during the 2nd season. As for the other seasons that he was in, I tried to come up with something, but I just really couldn't find anything. So, Spiritomb I really like to work with. So I really like to work with Spiritomb at the time. I just wish I could have done more with him. Oh boy, here we go. Pruggly time! Yep, that's right. I also had a Pruggly coming in into my original show too. But however, guys, before I make this was way before my current TPI was created, and way before my current Pruggly turned into someone who everyone basically hates. This Pruggly was not exactly the same as my current Pruggly. Now, this Pruggly was actually a little more sweeter, although she still does have a little bit of a temper on her too. Like if you have a crossover, she would not hesitate to hurt you. So yeah. Anyways, other than that, I was also tending to have this Pruggly to be in a relationship with another contestant, which I will get into later on as well. But other than that, I didn't really have that much main focus on this Pruggly than I do in my current TPI. Although if you're saying that I really like this Pruggly more than the current one, well, that is where you're wrong. I actually really like to work working on the current Pruggly more than on this one. It was because it's because I really did not expect a Pruggly to get so much hate. Hate at all. It was not intentional in the beginning. But now I actually kind of making it like it is intentional. So yeah. Anyways, and I've actually kept the same personality and character that I have for my current Pruggly onto this one. Everyone would be even more thrilled to hear to see that she would only appear in 1 season alone. But I am gonna stick with my current Pruggly right now. Alright, here we have Lopunny. Now, as I said before with some Flora, before my current company was created, that personality and character was some floras first, and that character and personality was shifted over onto my current company, not this one. So this company is completely different from a current company. How different, you ask? Well, that is where a problem. That is where a problem comes in. I don't fully know. Although I will say is that I wanted to have Floppity actually have feelings for Glalie, but I fully don't know how I was going to execute it that much. So, but it's not saying that I didn't want this two to be together. I could have made it work. I'm sure, I really could have made it work. It's just I fully don't know how I was going to execute it. So, anyways, yeah. This company would have been a whole lot more likable than my current company. So, yeah, that is all I have to say about this one. Alright, everyone, next up, next up we have Primeape. Now, this Primeape was, well, it's just kind of the same like all the other Primeapes, say they all have huge tempers on them, and they always have their rages, you know. That was basically all I was going to do with this Primeape. Nothing else about Primeape. Not much, really. So, if you think that Primeape was just a waste, I guess, but I wouldn't say a complete waste. Like, I could have done something with this Primeape, but I just really couldn't think of anything. Oh, no. Now, this is the one that I spoiled out earlier. It's Wheezing, yeah. So as I said before, originally I was gonna have Weezing and Stunt Tank be some kind of a smell fight between them, but as I said, thinking about it now, it just really would not work out, like, at all, like, especially for me and the show. So yeah, I just really didn't want to. So yeah, I just didn't really want this one to happen at all. So, but other than that, but let's go to Weezing himself. Now, as for Weezing, his personality and character, well, oh yeah, it's right. Oh yeah, it's right. I was gonna have him be involved with a Toxicroak and Kecleon as well, but considering that he doesn't make it very far in either of those seasons, he was just there most of the time, really. Yeah, and I really didn't have that much else going for Weezing, so I'm not saying that Weezing was a waste. I just wish I could have at least done something with him. Alright, now, next up, we have Empoleon. Now, Empoleon here... Empoleon here... what's the girl that Torterra and Mantine that Torterra and Mantine like had their feelings for, and of course, Empoleon chose Torterra, yeah. So yeah, other than that, Empoleon, I think I did something with Empoleon, but I don't fully remember if I did or not. So I'm just gonna say that Empoleon was just there most of the time. I couldn't really think of much of anything to do with Empoleon, so I'm not saying that I just fully don't remember. So yeah, that is all I have to say about Empoleon. Alright, now, next up we have Garchomp. Now, before I say anything, This is the exact same Caramp that was going to be like in a Righteous Wave Aftershock show. So yeah, there's that. Oh, and also everything that she was also going to be like in the monthly arguments with Kangaskhan. And yeah, that's basically it. What I was gonna do with Caramp. But other than that, Caramp's personality and character, well, other than being a mother, a motherly type character, that's just it, really. That was just it what I was planning. That was just it what I was planning to do with this Caramp. Nothing much else. So I think I'm just gonna say the Caramp was kind of a waste, but I wish I could have done a lot more. Alright everyone, your main net trick is up next. Now, Manectric, I don't know what to say. Basically, I really have nothing to say on Manectric. Well, but the only thing I can say about him was that, well, remember when I talked about Absol, that he was hanging out with someone during his time around the show? Yeah, that player was Manectric, and that's about it. So, Manectric, I didn't really have that much going for the guy, like, basically anything. So, which also begs the question, why in the world why was he put onto the show in the first place? So, yeah, I think Manectric was kind of a waste. Alright, number one, next up we have Rotom. Now, actually, I like Rotom. Rotom. Now, hi, that's right, everyone. That's right, everyone. I was actually going to have a Rotom, as a contestant, and not for just for one season, actually. He was actually going to be in 3 seasons. But anyways, Rotom himself. Now, I was going to make him a crazy guy. Now, not as crazy as Paragon Z, but he has a standard. But let's just say he has his own crazy ways of being crazy. He has to sometimes he likes to say kind of like that craziness. And that was basically it. That was basically all I have planned for this guy. So I don't think this Rotom was a waste. I just think that Rotom could have been a lot more other than his crazy ways. Not to say not to say that I did not regret making this Rotom crazy, but I just wish I could have, been a lot more other than just him being crazy. Alright, number one, next up we have Torkoal. Now, if you remember when I was talking about Ninetales, that she and Lucario that were going to be evolved with another contestant? Well, yeah, that is where Torkoal comes in. Yeah, I was going to have Ninetales kind of have feelings for Torkoal, or maybe it was Torkoal with the other way around. I forget. But anyways, as for Torkoal himself, I think I have plans for him to be like an old man. Yeah, I know, right? An old man, as a contestant on the show. Yeah, but anyways, I think I have plans for him to actually be an old man. Just to be, what you say, hey, hey, what does some of you crazy kids? Just stop messing around. So that was basically it. All I have for this Torkoal. Yeah, nothing really all that special, but I think I think it could have been a great character if he had more to him. Alright, everyone, next up we have Jumpluff. Now, if you guys remember what I was talking about Sceptile actually attracting some girls, even though he didn't see it coming. Well, Jumpluff was one of them as well, and and not to mention everyone, this jump bluff like is the exact same jump bluff that I put in like in my righteous wave like in righteous wave and aftershock show, and this is also the same jump bluff that hooked up with Weepinbell. The Weepinbell in my current TPI, not this one. Yeah, Weepinbell the pervert. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know why I did it. I just feel like, hey, why not just surprise everyone? Actually have a pervert. Actually be like, be like in a relationship with someone. Yeah, and it's especially with a girl who really hated him. She hated him to begin with. But anyways, as for Jump Love, while she was still a contestant, Jump Love, I think I have plans for her to be some sort of this meanish girl kind of way, but nothing much else. So that's all I really have to say about this Jump Love. Now, yeah, that's basically it. Alright, everyone, next up we have Lapras. Now, Lapras here, the more important thing I have to say about Lapras is that she was the girl hooked up with she was the girl that hooked up with Gyarados. So, yeah, and, as for Lapras herself, Lapras, I think I had something going for her. I'm not fully sure, but nothing really all that good, maybe. Yeah, like I said, I fully don't know. I fully don't remember what I was going to do with Lapras. So, she was just kind of there most of the time. So, well, I don't think the Lapras was a waste at all. I just fully don't remember what I was going to do with her. Alright, everyone, next up we have Tangrowth. Now, if you guys remember way back when I was talking about Cacturne, well, like in this Tangrowth was Cacturne's boyfriend, and like and he was also like one of the contestants that appeared in season 2. Anyways, as for Tangrowth himself, Tangrowth, I don't know. I actually don't know if I was going to do something. If I was going to do something with the guy, I don't know. But other than him being in a relationship with Cacturne, but other than that, which I just don't know. And considering that he was the second one, and considering that he was the second one voted out in season 3, actually kind of makes me relieved about that. So Tangrowth, I think he didn't deserve to be there at all. It's just that, well, I just wish I could have at least done something. I just wish I could have at least done something else with the guy. Alright, everyone, next up we have Muck. Now, Muck here, Now, if you guys remember when I was talking about Swallow, that you remember that she actually had a boyfriend, and her own boyfriend couldn't even tell her gender. Well, that is where Muck comes into play. Yeah, before she and Muck both evolved into Muck and Swallow, they actually start to really like each other. But when it came to Grimer actually evolving into Muck, that is when he started to not have that many feelings for his girlfriend anymore. It's because of as I stated before, that he thought like I said, he thought his girlfriend was a guy. Yeah. But other than that, as for Muck as his own character, he didn't have that much character to him anyway. But it's just, I don't know. It's just, I just really don't know. So I think that could have been great. I just really wouldn't know how to execute it. Alright, everyone, next up we have Ditto! Hey, yeah, that's right, everyone. Yeah, that's right, everyone. Yeah, that's right, everyone. I was actually going to have like my channel mascot's Pokemon, Pokemon like in this in this TPI, and now I didn't think this through at first, but now that I think about it, I think I could have done something with Ditto, like say I could have done the same thing that Duran did with his China mascot's Pokemon, a Pokemon in his second season, in his second season, and have my Ditto be this really cocky guy, and thinking that he was going to win the whole thing, considering that my channel's mascot is a Ditto. But however, though, he wasn't going to be all cocky throughout the seasons that he was in. Well, throughout the first season he was, but throughout this second time competing, he actually took the game. He was going to take the game a lot more seriously and actually play, play the game like that he was supposed to, and he actually got second, and he actually got 22nd for it. So I would consider that to be an accomplishment for him. Well, he may not have won again, but no, but at the very least, he would have played the game like he was supposed to. So I think that this Ditto would have actually been a really good player, like if the show actually aired. Alright, everyone. Next up, we have Exploud. Now, Exploud was going to be a character as its name applies. Like he was going to be really loud all the time, and with that, pretty much just caused his elimination twice. Yeah, I really wasn't gonna do. Yeah, I really wasn't gonna do much. I really wasn't gonna do much with Exploud. Other than him just being, really loud all the time, and all that. Yeah, so that is pretty much all I have to say for Exploud. He was gonna be very loud for all the 2 seasons it was in, and that was going to be the cause of it. The cause of his own like eliminations. Alright, everyone. Next time we have Spinda. Now, Spinda here was actually a special case. Like, well, if you remember back when I was talking about Wobbuffet, that back when I was talking about Wobbuffet having a crush on a girl. Well, a girl happens to be Spinda. Yeah, I really don't. Well, I fully don't know why I wanted to hook these two up, but I guess I just thought, hey, like, why not? Yeah, but anyways, as for Spinda herself, I was gonna make the Spinda, considering that she has swirly eyes, I was gonna make her, be all dizzy and, just move around real dizzy and every single time she moved and all that. Yeah, that was basically what I was gonna do for the Spinda. Although I actually did have a plan for her, but I don't know how I was gonna do it. Well, let me explain them. I was actually after Why Not evolved into Wobbuffet, I was gonna have Spinda not like him because as you know, she couldn't understand what he said, like I said, and that pretty much turned off Spinda. But before that, and then after that, I was gonna make her have a crush on another guy, and that guy happens to be Spiritomb. Yeah, yeah, I was gonna have Spinda actually be in love with Spiritomb. Yeah, I fully don't know how that was gonna work out, I guess I just thought of it. So anyways, Spinda. As for Spinda, she could have been summoned on the show, but nothing much else to her, but nothing much to her, other than the things I just said. Alright, everyone. Next up we have Baynet. Now, Baynet here, well, unlike my current Baynet, this Baynet was a guy, and unlike my current Baynet, before, he started out like on the show, on a mean note, like say he was always mean all the time, you know, like always pushing others around, yeah, and all that, yeah, but as for Baynet's character, but other than that, that was basically what I was going to do with this Baynet. So I would have to say that my current Baynet, I think it's definitely an improved version on this Baynet, because even though my current Baynet is going for some issues, at the very least, she had more to her. At the very least, she had more to her than this one. Alright, number one, next time we have Grumpig. Now, now, if you remember when I was talking about Victor Bell and Azumarill, yeah, Grumpig was going to be the other guy, like, who was also in love with Azumarill, and now into what was Grumpig. Grumpig who didn't get the guy. Now the other way around. Once again, again, I apologize for that. But anyways, I was gonna have Grumpig, do something, like actually vote of her boyfriend, her friend of the final 9 in season 3, because then he can finally have a Azumarill all to himself. But then Azumarill just left, but Azumarill just left out of there for a while, and even though Grumpig made it to the final 5 in season 3, he didn't really take the game that well after Azumarill's departure. And that was only an episode after that. Yeah, so anyways, as for Grumpig as his own character, other than the plot I was going to have with the guy, I didn't really have that much going for Grumpig. So yeah, I didn't think this plot for Grumpig, Victor Bell, and Azumarill was all that good, but I think I would have enjoyed it if Grumpig had more character to him. Alright, everyone. Alright, everyone. Next time we have Persian. Now Persian here, well, I don't know if it was all that special or not, but although what I will say is that he did get into a relationship with Pragley in season 2, and also another special case for this Persian was that as you can see here, every single placement for a Persian was always on the 4s. Like say for season 1 you placed 14th, for season 2 40th, every season 3 44th. Persian. 4 is it looks like 4. No, 4 was Persian's favorite number. But other than that, as for Persian himself, that's the thing that I really couldn't think of with this Persian. I actually tried to think of something for this Persian, but I just really couldn't think of anything. So, well, I wouldn't say this Persian was a waste of potential. Well, he could have been something, but I just couldn't think of anything. all right, everyone. All right, everyone. Now here's our last player on the list. Yes, everyone. We have finally made it. And the last player I'm going to be talking about is Donphan. And who was also like, another player that came in season 2. Now, as for Donphan himself, now remember what I was talking about Rapurior about trying to improve his likability on the show? Well, that is where Donphan comes in. Now, now Donphan, back when he was still a Venti, Venti was always so friendly and nice, and that pretty much made Rapurior, who want to be friends with him at first, just so he can improve his just so he can improve his likability. And you remember when I said about Rapurior when I was gonna make him a gay character? Well, here's the thing. He actually he wouldn't admit it, but he actually had a crush on Donphan. Yeah, and considering that Donphan wasn't exactly gay, so yeah, I wouldn't know how that would work out. And do you remember when I was talking about Quacksire? Speaking of which, surprisingly enough, I shouldn't say surprise. Well, you know what? I think I should say surprising. Quacksire was the first Pokemon that I talked about in this video, but not the whole list, but in this video. And Donphan, Donphan is the last player I'm talking about that is actually on the list and on this video. And I was actually gonna have those two be in a relationship together. Although now that I think about it, I actually fully don't know how I was gonna execute it, or on how I was actually going to actually, or on how I was actually going to pair these two together. But other than that, I think Donphan would have been fun. I just wish that there was something a lot more I could have done with the guy. Alright, everyone, and that's it. And there was every single every single contestant that I had for my original seasons 1, 2, and 3. Now, before I end this off, first off, before I end this off, I want to talk. I want to explain my reasons to why this TPI wasn't aired. Like I stated before, that I actually had some characters that that was actually that could have been great and really fun to you. That could have been really great and actually really fun to work on. But I have to explain why this TPI didn't get aired in the first place. And alright now, and there was actually a couple of reasons for this. So anyways, let's get to it now. Now the first reason was that I had way too many contestants, especially in season 1. Yeah. That was probably my hugest mistake on my part. I'm not saying that I regret it, it's just there was just way too many for me to handle. Yeah. Although thankfully I didn't add any more contestants for when producing season 3, when actually working on season 3. So I guess that's good enough. But still though, that was way too many contestants for me to handle. Now the second reason was I didn't have that many personalities for every single. I didn't have that many personalities for every single Pokemon. Yeah, and as I stated before, I have way too many contestants, so I didn't find that many personalities for all of them. And considering that I couldn't find out, and since I couldn't figure out what I was going to do with most of them, yeah, there really wasn't that many personalities to them. So yeah, they really, that's why I really couldn't. Yeah, that's why I really couldn't produce this one. Now for my third reason was that there were there were going to be too there were going to be too many episodes to make. Especially in season 1, because get this, because get this, for season 1 I was going to have more than 100 episodes. Yeah, more than 100 episodes to make in one season alone. Yeah, and considering with the many contestants that I was going to have in that one season, I just would not be able to do it. And especially for my future seasons I was going to have after that. So yeah, although with my current TPI, even though I have like more than 40 players currently, like out the 3 seasons throughout the 3 seasons that I currently have, at the very least I didn't make it up to like at the very least I didn't actually make it up to the 100th episode until episode 12 of season 3. So yeah, there's that. But anyways, for this TPI I would not be able to make to make that many. Anyways, now next reason, I really couldn't think of many challenges. Although I will say is that some of the challenge ideas I have for season 2 of the original season 2 were actually put into my were actually put into the into my actual season 2. So yeah, it's right. It's right. There's a little trivia right there for some of the challenge ideas I had that I had in the past. But anyways, other than that, and considering the many episodes I was going to make, I would not be able to make as many challenges I was going to have. So yeah. Anyways, now to my final reason, and that final reason is I would not have passed season 1. Like I would not have been able to make it past season 1. It's because as I stated for the other reasons, I had too many contestants, not many personalities to work with. There would have been way too many episodes to make, and I wouldn't be able to make that many challenge ideas. So yeah, that is partially the most reason why this TPI didn't air. So yeah, and that is pretty much all the reasons. Alright everyone, thank you all so much for watching watching this special. But now before I go, remember what I said at the beginning of the first part I was gonna make some kind of an update on my channel? Well, here's what I'm gonna be talking about right now. Now, updates. As for this year so far, this has to be the slowest year that I've had during my time on YouTube. Yeah, it has been really slow, and I really do apologize for that. Although it's not like I haven't actually posted like any videos from this year. I have posted videos. I have posted videos this year so far. It's just not that many that I for what I would have wanted, and also everything that considering the slowness that I went through throughout last year. I originally was gonna make season 3 actually. I originally was gonna have season 3 actually conclude last year, but due to the slowness, yeah, as you all know that, yeah, as you all probably know that, the season 3 here 3 still not done, and I'm still not fully done. Done actually working on the show in general. So yeah, I really do apologize just for how slow I am right now. But don't worry, everyone. Like but don't worry, everyone. With my new set of videos, they're all gonna be about season 3. So I'm just look forward to that. So now that's all I have to say. And thank you all so much for watching this 2-part special. And so yeah, and that's all I have to say. So until my next video, see you guys next time.